Hello everyone and welcome or welcome back to my island Seashell. Today we're just going to be doing a little bit of island planning and maybe a mood board. I've never done one of these before, so hopefully it's fun and interesting. But yeah, let's get started. So first of all, I just want to explain what my island is. So Seashell is going to be my coastal core summer island, loosely based a little bit on British coastal lines and coastal areas. So yeah, think little tea shops, fish and chips, that kind of thing. So yeah, hopefully we can bring that to this island. But let's get into, first of all, I'll show you my map. So here is the map of Seashell. You can already see I've started doing something there at the entrance. I'll show you that in just a second. But the only villages that I'm keeping from this lineup are Julia and June. So all the rest are just kind of there. Flora would be lovely, but I have different plans for her in the future for something. But we're going to keep June and Julia. The others are all going to go. This is the map. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to be doing with the terraforming yet or the waterscaping. I don't know yet. I have no idea. My beaches are pretty bare and I'm hoping this will encourage me to build on them first rather than leave them till last minute, but we'll see. So first of all, I want to go over a couple of things that I'm doing for this island. So I am planning on covering the majority of it in sand. So this is a coastal island and I do have codes to complement the sand. So I'm probably going to use a lot of sand on this island. I would like to do some fake buildings and stuff too, but we'll see. We'll see how we get on. For flowers, I have kind of decided. So I do have red mums, red tulips and red cosmos. I'm thinking I'm going to get rid of one of the red flowers. I'm not sure which one yet. I also have white mums and white cosmos, which I'm thinking of swapping for yellow. I think I might actually swap those for yellow. And then we have blue hyacinths and blue windflowers, which I will be keeping. But yeah, I think I'm going to swap these for yellow. I just think they'll look a little bit more brighter and fun, but we'll see. We'll see. Now over here, I have some bushes. I didn't realize they were in bloom. Check your bushes when they're in bloom. But we have some blue hydrangeas and obviously the pink or purple ones. They look purple, but I think they call them pink. I'm gonna need to change these, or I'm just gonna have to time travel to a month where they're not in bloom because I didn't realize that they would be blooming. As for trees, I am gonna be using the coconut trees. Yes, I know I said this was gonna be British inspired. I said inspired by British coastal lines. We don't have palm trees. We don't, but my island will, because I want them. See, I think beachy, summery, British kind of inspired coastal line. Just imagine. But there's a whole bunch of sand I've already put down. I started doing it because I wanted to make sure that I liked it. But we will be doing a small little build on here today using the codes that I have. I think though, before we start looking at codes, I'm going to show you which villages I'm planning to have. So here we are just at Halves Island. This is June. She's going to stay. You've already seen her on the map. How could I not have her? She's so adorable. Cute little cub villager, and I think she definitely will fit the vibe. She looks like she's on holiday, so she could be on holiday on Seashell. Then of course we have the lovely Julia. Julia is just the perfect colors. I know she's green. We don't have any ideas of having green on the island, but I think she's just so beautiful. She's not tropical, but she's kind of summery enough to be living on my island. I then couldn't resist an alligator, so I've got Dell. Here's Dell. He's perfect. He's blue. He's red. I think he's cute. I know a lot of people don't like him, but I don't care because I love all the alligator villagers. So Dell's coming to the island too. And then originally I was going to have some yellow on the island. And I still think I'm going to change the white flowers out for the yellow flowers. And also we're going to have Joey because look at him. I know he's in a diaper, but he just looked cute. He looks like he would enjoy the beach. So I had to have him. I really wish we had a bucket and spade sort of smaller combo. You know what I mean? When you used to go to the beach with your bucket and spade. I wish we had that. I would put that by his house. But yeah, Joey's coming to the island. I then plan to have Pippi. I feel like I never see Pippi. And when I do, it's always a surprise. And I'm always like, oh, I wish I had Pippi. I wish I could have her one day. So I'm going to have her on this island. She does have blue on her. She's kind of a yellowy color. So I think she'll fit right in. The only color scheme that Melba is fitting in is cute. Yeah, she's fitting in the cuteness. She's not any of the colors we're using on the island, but I just have to have her. Look at her. She's just so cute and adorable. Her little dress makes it look like she's ready for summer. So yeah, I'm having her. Now, Dizzy is normally seen on Kid Core Islands more than anything, so I thought I'd give him a little bit of a different change of theme. He might fancy being by the beach in a coastal island rather than being Kid Core all the time. Obvious why I've chosen him. He's blue and he's cute. So there, yeah, the obvious reasons. So yeah, we're gonna have Dizzy. For some reason, Bones just gives me old-timey British person vibes. I don't know why. So that's why I'm having Bones. I think he will look really cute on my island. He's just a sweet villager anyway. He's one of the cuter dogs. I do really like Bee as well, but I was trying to decide between Bee and Bones and I went with Bones. So I feel like you never see Fret on anyone's island, so I'm gonna have him. He's yellow, so he'll fit the yellow tones that we're gonna do when we change the flowers over. And also he's very cute. He's a cute little cranky dog. I like him. Again, another one of the top tier dogs for me next to Bee and Bones. There is a couple of other dogs I like Goldie and Daisy, but I think he deserves a spot up in the top 2. And the last villager we're going to have is Jeremiah. So many of you wanted me to have Jeremiah on my Hoppington Island, and I never had him because he didn't fit the color scheme, but he fits this one, so we're gonna have him with this island. So I hope you're all happy to see him because I sure am. I can't wait to scan him in properly and have him on my island. So now that I've shown you the villagers, I can show you the custom codes I'm planning on using. We're going to go through each of them and then maybe we'll build a small little area at the end. We'll see how we go. So the first code that I have to show you is the road code I'm going to be using. So this is a sandy road code and I think it's so pretty. It's got sand on the side. It comes with corners and also angle pieces so you can make an angled road. Also the curves that go around as well. Also comes with lines. So if you want lines at the side of the road, it comes with those too if you want to get that variation. There's also a snow variation, so if you're doing a winter island instead of a summer island right now, there's a winter one too. I actually really like these middle pieces, these middle lines. I think they just make it look a lot better because I'm not going with the one with the lines down the side here just because I really like it just plain. Also because if I stick a sidewalk tile here, it allows me to just put a plain piece here without the sand being on it and it won't look so strange. Next up we have a stone code. This is a 9-piece code and I'm basically just going to use this to make little patches of stone. Whether this will be leading to someone's house or just another area, I don't know, but I think it's so pretty and I just love the color and the shading of it. It matches with the sand really well. So there it is as a 9-piece. I'm just realizing the middle is a slightly different shade. That's really odd. I don't know why it's like that, but I'll just overlook it, to be honest. Like if it bothers me, I'll change it, but I don't know why it's lighter. I don't know why some codes do that. It's very frustrating, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if it bugs me so much that I change it, but for now, this is what I plan to use. This next code I've tried to use before, but I did end up changing the island theme. So this was going to be used for my pirate island, Barnacle, but I never did end up doing that island. I swapped Barnacle for an abandoned tropical island instead. And so I never ended up using this code, which is a shame because it's so pretty. It comes with these little corner pieces as well, so it doesn't look so odd. And I'm not going to fully put this down today because there's no point. I just want to showcase you the codes that we're using for this island. But as you can see, it looks so realistic. So once we've done that, we can make little islands with this and everything, and I think it's oh so pretty. So can't wait to use this one again. The next code I am putting down, I'm going to be using a lot. So this is going to be used for our boardwalk. It is basically just the most beautiful decking I've ever seen. It is a lovely light colored wood and I think you could do so much with this. Like you don't have to use it as a pier or a boardwalk or anything. You could use it for absolutely anything like villager yards. I feel like I could give someone a nice little decking outside their house with maybe a sun lounger on. The lovely thing with this one is it also comes with boards that go the opposite way. So we've got these that go left to right and then we also have boards that go up and down, so that's very good. I'm glad I can have it going this way and also going this way and it will still look the same. I'm happy that it does that because otherwise that would be so annoying. But anyway, here's the boardwalk code. You'll see it a lot, I can guarantee you. The next code we have is just a sidewalk. That's what I'm going to use it for. I'm going to use it for a sidewalk. It will probably be used quite a lot, maybe between houses. It depends how I end up designing the island, but it's just a lovely simple white sidewalk, but it also kind of looks a bit yellowy. So when choosing it, I thought it looked like it was covered in sand. You know when you walk to the beach and then when you walk over the sidewalk near the beach and it's got like gritty feeling on it because sand has got from the beach onto that. That's the idea. That's the long version of me trying to explain why I chose this path, but there it is. This next one is very similar, but it's more bricky like. I love it. It's so pretty. It's less yellowy though than the sidewalk, but it does match very nicely with the sidewalk and you'll see when we do a little build in a second. I just think it'd be nice to break everything up with this as well. I also have another one which we'll get to right now. Here is the other one. It's a bit of a crazy paving looking kind of pathway. Or would you say it's a pathway? I guess it is. You're going to use it to walk on. it's a pathway. Again, another code that I can use to break up the sidewalk a little bit if I need something else. Will look great in cafe and restaurant areas, I'm sure. And overall, just very pretty and fits the vibes of the others. Next up, I have this singular wood code. I can say singular because it's just one square. I mean, you could double it up like this, but I don't know, it still looks kind of cute. But I'm planning on using this as little tiny bridge walkways, maybe to houses or other areas that I'm going to build on the island. It does come with other types of pieces. There's one with bits missing, but I didn't want that one because I thought to myself, if I'm going to do it over water, I'm not going to want to be able to see sand underneath if it's meant to be water. But I might still go and download the other one with the gaps so that I can use it on sand areas. So you might still see it. And next up, we have the quilts. So this is quilt number 1. It's just a plain white squared checkered looking quilt. I'm gonna be using this for cushions and picnic blankets and probably stools and all that good stuff. This next one is also pretty plain but also has a little bit of a pattern on it. I think it's really pretty. This is gonna look really good on cushions. I think that's where I'm gonna use it the most, on Zen cushions and normal cushions, and probably cushions on maybe the log sofas. I then have this ever so adorable subtle quilt as well. It's very pale blue, but you can see it's blue. I just think it's very pretty, very fresh feeling. And I also have another blue one. Here is our other blue one. It's almost got a little bit of a green coloration to it as well, and also these red browny type lines that go through it also break up the colors a little bit more. We are going to be using red on this island, so that definitely works. But yeah, I think it's very cute. I also though have something to go with the quilts. To go with all these quilts and blankets, I have tassels. I think these tassels are perfect. Look at them. They got blue and white tassels. I have never seen these before and I absolutely adore them. I think they look so good, especially with this blanket. I'm going to use them everywhere. I know for sure. So now time for some signs. I've got this lovely fish and chip sign. I actually use this on my island, Primrose. I thought if I'm doing a little bit of British inspiredness, I have to have a fish and chip shop. So that's why we have the sign. Probably won't use it on this sign particularly. I just wanted to show you what it looked like. And here's another sign. It's just a seafood sign. I'm going to be using this for maybe a market or a little cafe, anything like that. I just really liked it. As soon as I saw it, I was like, I have to have it. It's perfect. And here we are. Don't know again if I'm going to use it on this sign. I might do. It looks kind of cute, but we'll see. We then have a stool. This is our first stool. I'm not too fussed about the color of the wood, so ignore the color of the wood for now. We'll probably change it, but it does look quite nice with this blue and white striped little stool cover that we have. I'll be using this everywhere. You'll see it on every fake building that I do and everything else in between. The other two stool colors that I have are these white and blue ones. These actually match the storefronts, which is absolutely amazing. So if you need a little stool in front but you want it to match the storefronts, you can have these two. I think there was one more color, but obviously it's a color I'm not using, so I just went with the blue and white for now. So these are all created by the same creator, that's why I have them together. We have the lovely wood flooring on the bottom here, which also can be used on the simple panels for side pieces. We then have CJ's Bait and Tackle Shop and Brewster's Cafe Shop. I'll be using these for the fake buildings, of course. The same creator who is Tropicage has designed so many different designs for shops, so go check out the code. You never know, there might be something there that you're looking for. Here we have just a plain door and a window. I wanted something that wasn't black because I feel like I always use the black ones when I do these, and I found this grey one and I thought it was perfect, so we got a lovely shop door and also a window here. This is another seafood shop sign or restaurant sign, cafe sign, whatever you want to call it. It also comes with this plain wall piece as well to match, which I really like. I feel like I could use that for other buildings too, and I just think it would be nice to use for a fake building. The ambitiousness of me wanting to do fake buildings is real. Let's see how that lasts. Ignore the cuteness that is Elma having zoomies, but here we have a door. It's just a plain white door. It will do the job that I needed to do, which is be a door. I then have a white window, which is going to do the job again. It's going to be a window. That's what I need it to be. So we have a lovely white window. And then the last simple panels that I need to show you are some more windows that are going to do window things like be windows, and I have a blue one and a white one. For beach decoration, we have these lovely shells. I do have a couple more things that I need to show you for the beach, but for now, here's some cute shells. You know, we got some stars, some shells. I'll probably drop real shells as well, so realistic. Now you have to look super closely at these, but these are paw prints in the sand. Once I've done a whole row of these joined up, I think it's going to look so adorable. Because I'm covering most of my island in sand, it will look even better. Even Elma agrees. There he is. And then we have this one last code, which is a very odd looking code. But what you can do is download this turtle, put it on the floor, and then chuck a shell on top. This is the shell stool. Look at that. That is so cute. I love it. I'm obsessed. Can't wait to do these everywhere. I think they're so adorable. It'd be like having little turtles, real life, just scattered around the island. But yeah, that was the last code I had to show you. So I hope you all enjoyed the codes. Now, I think what I want to do is do a quick little mini build. So nothing too crazy. We just want to showcase how I'm going to use these codes. So I'm going to be using the sandy road code. It kind of matches. It matches to the best that it can. I wish we could have little sand piles though. That would be so cute. Now over this side, because I want it to join to a sidewalk, I'm going to show you both ways of how you can do this. By the way, I'm not going to use all the codes in this small little build. I feel like that would be impossible. As you can see, you can either have it with the sand or you can have it without, and it works both ways. To be honest, the sand maybe makes it a little bit more deserty. I don't know. I don't know if I like the sand or not next to the sidewalk. Who knows? Maybe I do, maybe I don't. Right, let's add some more pathway over this way. So this is just gonna be singular. Like I said, I'm not gonna do too much effort into this because I just want to show you what sort of vibe I'm going for. We're gonna bring our little boardwalk down here. By the way, I hope you enjoyed this episode. I've never done one of these before. It's brand new for me to do this. Okay, so there's our boardwalk. How cute does that look? It looks so cute. I love it. And then I think I'm just gonna do a little bit of water, not too much because like I said, I don't want to actually make the island today. There's no point if I'm going to knock it down. Just want to kind of showcase how I was going to use the codes. I feel like if you're struggling with your custom codes or even the vibes you want to go for your island, do a little mood board. Download some stuff, do a little mood board, see how it comes out. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you do something else. I'm not going to fill all the water in. We're just going to fill it into maybe about here, just so you get the idea. But look how pretty this water is. Oh my goodness. I can't wait to use it everywhere. Absolutely everywhere. Right, let's see what we can do with these few items I have. So I do have a white storefront. We're going to push that up to there, like so. And then a blue one. I also have some safety railings, which I think I could probably push right up to there. Actually, no, that looks a bit silly. Let's go to here, like so. Of course, I haven't measured this out properly. You just kind of have to pretend that it looks fine. Picked up a stall. Oh, it is the blue one. I just wanted to show you what it looked like. Look how close that coloration is. Very good. A red retro transportation stop to add some more color. We have stacked fish container. A barrel, of course. Another barrel. My good old lovely beautiful wheat field. I'm going to try not to overdo it with the wheat field, but I am going to just use this pale green color for this island because I think it just works so well. A fish drying rack. A life ring. Tin bucket, which actually we could push that forward. It doesn't matter. Why am I fussing? Why am I fussing too much? And then of course, imagine that there's going to be coconut trees and normal trees as well. But I think this is a good vibe. I think this is a good start for the vibes. It's obviously going to be a lot more detailed. I just wanted to kind of give you the color vibes more than anything. We'll obviously have flowers and bushes and trees, and it will be also pretty. I'm very excited for this island, like stupidly excited. I hope you are too. But there it is. I think we'll leave it there today. I hope everyone enjoyed today's video. If you did, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Come join the Jelly Bean family. Have the loveliest days, and I will see you in my next one. Goodbye.